Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Victoria 2, A House Divided as Japan. Thanks to a couple of very helpful comments and a little bit of research, I realized why I'm getting confused about all this. So, naturally in the game, you can only do Establish Protectorate on uncivilized nations that are a single state, not province. A state could have like 4 or 5 provinces in it. I'm not sure what the numbers are exactly, but can only be one state. Whereas Korea is 4 states. It's got, if I switch to region map mode here, you can just barely see. There's Pyongyang, there's Sariwon, Seoul, and Gwangju regions. Now, to be able to establish protectorate in such a big country, you need the technology, nationalism, and imperialism. I should have been beelining to this earlier because it's going to take quite a little while to reach there. 8,000 research points for state and government, and 12,000 for nationalism and imperialism. So, and a little bit of change in both. So it's going to be about 21,000 research points to reach there. And I probably should have started beelining to it sooner. Now, one interesting thing, if I pick up idealism, it gives me a 50% bonus to my research point production, which is the same as reducing the cost of research by a third. So 21,000 take away a third, that brings it down to 14,000. It's 7,000 point saving, and idealism costs less than 7,000 points to research. So I'm going to start researching idealism, and then I'm going to switch over to state and government, followed by nationalism and imperialism. And as soon as that completes, we are going to go and invade Korea. Now, as a bonus to all this, so we're going to start with that. We'll probably have to adjust our tax rate, of course, as I said. Let's go to political map mode. As a bonus to this, we are going to have plenty of room in our infamy rating. And in fact, we could decide to go and do some conquest. There's 2 places specifically I want to go. I want to pick up Aceh over here, which is still unsphered and unallied with anything. And there's also a very tiny little state of Bali down here, which is going to be up for grabs and totally accessible. I think it's only 2 provinces. Yeah, there we go. Bali and Lombok. There may be some other targets around here, but it's a little hard to see. See, these are all Dutch. This is Portuguese. Aceh is independent. What do we have down here? That's France. I think that may be all for the independent nations that aren't a part of China. What about like Siam and stuff like that? Yeah, it's a satellite. Or this is Cambodia, satellite of Siam, which is allied. Yeah, all right. There may be more. We'll go shopping around, but I think our current plans are going to be. Hold on, I've got a notepad file here. Research to nationalism and imperialism. Conquer Korea. At some point, we'll become a great power, in which case we want to unsphere Hawaii. Meanwhile, annex Aceh and Bali. So I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to move my ships, my transport ships. I'm going to move them here. Nope. Here. There we go. I'm going to move this army here as well, and we'll combine them and put together a nice force to transport over. Meanwhile, let me double check how we are doing over here. I've got idealism. Good. You are almost done. You're going to keep needing craftsmen, so keep getting that. That's fine. You are almost done. You need to keep getting craftsmen. That's fine. Nagoya, you're full. You are going to need clerks. You've actually got too many craftsmen. You actually need clerks to round out your optimal number. You're fine in Osaka. Yamaguchi actually needs way more craftsmen, and it needs that more than we need clerks somewhere else. So let me go and do that, actually. And we'll come back and do clerks later. Clerks are good. They increase the efficiency of a factory, but they also give you more research, which is going to be really nice to set up. We are still in the Nationalist Party, interventionism, so we can't actually create more factories right now, which I think is fine. We're spending our money elsewhere. It does mean there's not going to be many new factories set up until we have more capitalists with more money, which is why the taxes are so low. We'll have to put them up at some point, but for now, we can do some deficit spending, just stimulus spending package, basically. Is there anything else we need to do? I think I'm going to keep sucking up to both the UK and to Russia. Russia can sometimes be a bit of a pain in the ass, and we're not planning on going to war with them immediately, so we're mostly going to just bribe them. All right, you guys combine, and as many as you can get on the boat. What does our actual army looks like? All infantry, eh? Did we have any cannons left? Oh, no. We only have infantry and irregulars. Good. Okay. So we're going to move all these guys into... We'll send them straight to Kuala Lumpur, and then we'll figure out what we want to do at that point. And then we could probably just start justifying established protectorates over here. So maximum infamy is 10. It's interesting. Wasn't it 8 before? It might have to do with the number of provinces in these different states. That is fine. So that'll bring us up to 16. But then it'll drop over time. We're going to need at least a couple of years, I think, to research all the technologies to go after Korea. So at that point, our infamy should drop down that hopefully, depending on what the established protectorate is going to be, I think we'll have enough left over. And we probably won't get the full 10 anyway. If we're really lucky, we won't get discovered. We won't get any infamy, but I don't like to actually count on that. Am I forgetting anything else that I wanted to do at the start here? I don't think so. Again, we're going to play with the budget, but soon. We've got a good bank, and that'll stimulate people moving to the upper classes, which is what I want. Yeah, I'm wondering about stockpiling some steamer convoy stuff while the price just keeps going up and up and up and up. Lots of demand for this stuff. I should be building these things. We're gonna reinvestigate that sort of thing, and we might end up changing the political party in power just to be able to build our own factories again. So you guys are an army over there. You're doing the rebel hunting. Good. All right, that seems fine. So we're mostly going to be babysitting our ships. Oh, the clippers move a lot faster, which is fine. They don't actually need to be escorted. Budget losing money. Again, I'm not terribly concerned. Factory construction, furniture factory, yeah. Okay. Naval bases, yeah, they just take so long to build. Should just maybe started them a little sooner. They're expensive though, I mean, gosh, but once they're in there, we're going to be much better off. Okay, let's double check our diplomacy, our war justification. We still need about another 85 days, so you guys just sit tight there, that's fine. The Atienese menace? Oh, right, from Atje. So Achinese, whatever. As everyone knows, Atje is out to get us. It's only a matter of time before they launch an unprovoked attack, so it's only reasonable that we take steps to preemptively defend ourselves. As luck would have it, see, we're jingoists. As luck would have it, a report detailing their nefarious schemes has recently been leaked to the press, and the public have rallied to our cause, coming straight for us. Alright, so we are going to get our casus belli slightly faster than expected, which is wonderful news. Really quite good. So yes, war is coming. We haven't been discovered yet, which is awfully nice, but we haven't finished yet. The fact that it's shortened our time is good because I think the chance of discovery is like a per day thing or something to that effect. I don't know what the math is, but I think it's something like that. I wonder if... Can we move these ships here without getting any attrition? I don't know how far. A little bit of attrition, which is a shame. So we're not going to leave them there. Just was a little curious for the war. Because we're going to have ships in all three of these seas. Keep them there. Diplomacy, 74. So we're going to move the units out very soon. All right. Artificial fertilizers is good. Oh, only 2.2 infamy? Pfft. Oh, God, that's nothing. Nothing. 24 days. All right, you guys get back on the ship. And the ship can actually launch. Since it's off our coast, we don't get any attrition whatsoever. So we're going to prepare to land. So they've got their royal army there, but it's almost certainly irregulars. So we're just going to be able to stomp the crap out of them. Go Team Evil! Or imperialistic. That's what we are. I mean, arguably that's one and the same, right? My ships are actually slightly damaged. Well, where their strength is low. There we are. Excellent. Declare war. We've got a casus belli to establish a protectorate. Good, good, good. We'll gain a little bit of prestige for doing it. That's awesome. And proceed. So, our troops, right here, we're gonna, amphibious assault directly? Sure. Hopefully that's okay. Where's the two? These two. Go there. So our expenses have gone up extremely quickly because we're at war, but I think this is going to be a short war. In fact, let's move the rest of the troops over as here as well, so we can do a second landing. Yeah, we're ripping these guys apart. Our war score is going to go up considerably from winning this battle, not to mention just occupying everything. We won. So they are going to try to escape to Tapakjutan. So we're actually going to take our army, split it. We're gonna leave. We're gonna split it a lot. Well, we're gonna need at least a decent size. Tell you what, we're gonna divide this one in two. Take the 9,000 men, send them there. Take the 7,000 men, send them here. And I guess we'll just dump these guys here. There we go, we should finish these guys off. And our big army, which is far bigger than it needs to be, we'll send them to the last province. There, and these guys actually have nowhere to escape. Not that I think they would, I think it would be too overwhelming of a battle. There's some more free war score, and we keep blockading them. And we're already at 22%, but I think we'll have to take over everything, and that'll be the fastest thing anyway. You just hit the 100% war score, done. Fini. Alright, so that's good there. Let's double check how things are going at home. Shared prestige. 10 prestige for me. Nice. Less attrition. Military hospitals. Pop growth is all very good. Okay. I like that. That makes me happy. Oh, we are now number 8. So what's going to happen is Italy, if they don't fix their numbers by the end of this month, and you can tell it's because of our military. We're the 4th largest military in the entire world right now. Go us. Anyway, at the end of this month, Italy's going to get kicked out of the great power status. We're going to jump in there. Wow, in fact, the CSA is one of the great powers. And it's interesting because if that war ever comes to an end, that's going to be one less great power for us to contend with. So we're actually doing pretty well. Again, most of it is on the back of our military. But even prestige-wise, we're top 11 in the world, top 13 in the world industrially. And that's just going to get better. Underground printing press. We, the People's Committee for a Free Japan, therefore present the following simple demand to the government of Edo: an end to the one-party state. Simple demands. Bah! Who do these ruffians think they are? Leaflets carrying anti-government slogans have been appearing in bars and coffee houses all across one of our states, and we suspect they are produced by an underground printing press in the region. Local police want to shut down the operation, and this would be a routine operation if it weren't for the fact that these leaflets have picked up an extensive circle of readers in the state. Shutting down the press will doubtlessly cause a fair amount of anger. So, I can gain 1 militancy, or slightly less political control for us. For political parties, right now they're only underground. So right now the ruling party keeps getting support. I'm not terribly concerned, because I'll still have the ability to make a switch of our government. There's not even any open elections right now, so I think I'm fine with not increasing the militancy. Although, where is Bonin? Bonin region. Oh, there's no militancy here at all. Never mind. So one is not going to be a problem. It's just going to fade away over time. Okay, printing presses later on. So this war is going to be totally fine. We'll have annex this region. And what kind of goods do they have? Oh yeah, that's right. A little more tobacco, a little more tea is very nice. Actually, that's tea, that's coffee. So, you know, a few more goods, but I think later on they get extremely valuable. A new election. So, conservatives still in power. Discovered Coke. So it's an upgraded version of coal, not that wonderfully fizzy drink. And pit coal, yeah, huge production boost for our coal mines, which is great. Once we get Korea, it's going to be even better because they have a lot of coal mines, if I recall correctly. I think they do coal and iron, which is going to be a huge boost to our economy. Later on, the value of coal and iron, I think, drops. I think there starts to be an oversupply, but right now, it should be the basis of our entire economy, more or less. It's going to be amazing. Okay, we should have taken that over. Good. We can actually just leave with this army now. That's our Kuala army. We're just going to leave them there. So they just want probably white peace, yeah. No white peace. Oh, a small naval battle. I'm not terribly concerned. even though these are only transport ships, which sucks. White peace decline, and now we're at 100%. So we can force them to accept annexation. Boom. There we go. Chinese territory now. And now our ships are no longer suffering attrition. Wonderful. So we are going to leave some troops there. What? I'll leave these guys there, but these guys can get on the ship. You guys reunite over here. I'm wondering if we should leave a navy over here. I don't think so. Because I don't think I want to commit this many ships here. Any ships I'm going to have, I'm going to be using to fight Korea. And possibly China if they get involved. Not that I think they will. But yeah. So our expenses should become more manageable. I think we're going to have to increase taxes again at some point. Hopefully we've done a lot of stimulation. Oh, I've forgotten to check my... So we've got more craftsmen than we need here. Good. Then let's encourage some clerks. Yeah, it's actually got all the craftsmen it needs. 8,000 is enough, because if we can get clerks to fill the ranks, that's going to be more than enough. You guys here, fine. You could use more clerks probably, but here, same thing. Clerks, they can make up the rest of the workforce at these factories. And let me just play for a little while and see. It looks like they're all in the green. The liquor is making tons of money. Canned goods, not so much, but we use those, so it's not the end of the world. Furniture, looks like we've got a good money-making industry going on. Okay, and you guys, we're gonna take you out, combine you two again, my actual like military fleet, and you guys can just go home.